Hi Twisters! This week I'm going to show you how to make a Yoshi balloon. What you need for this one is a white 260, a spring green 260, an orange 260, a red 260, a white 160, a green, spring green 160, and a 5-inch round spring green balloon. Okay, let's get started. First, we're going to make the white part, Yoshi's eyes and his cheeks and his belly. So take your white 260 and leave a 5-finger tail, and we're going to wrap it around one finger. So it's about a 5-finger bubble wrapped around one finger. Pull the knot tight and then do the same thing on the other side. So 2 5-finger bubbles that are looped around one finger. And then we're going to make his eyes. And his eyes are 3-finger bubbles. It's about 3 fingers and 3 fingers. And then wrap it into itself. Now pick up your green 260, your spring green 260 with a 5-finger tail. Leave a nice puff of air out of it. And wrap it around the center of these 2 white loops. Then we want to take it up a little bit higher than the white loop. So about 4 fingers up. And then we're going to roll it through. Just so it's a little, see how much taller that is? Just push it through these white ones. Like this. And then roll this back over. And make it the same size as the other spring green one. So it's also about 4 fingers. And just wrap it around these white loops. Now take Yoshi's eyes, and you just want to kind of tuck this spring green one up around a little bit, so it's like this. And now, so Yoshi makes more sense, I'm going to flip these around. Take the spring green 5-inch round, and it should be about the size of a large orange, a little smaller than a grapefruit, so it fits in your hand. And then tie it, push all the air towards the front of the balloon, like fill it out so that there's a nice end. And then take it right in the front of these eyes, pull it really tight, and get it close, and then wrap it around. And then you can just hide it underneath. Just hide the knot. And then the cheeks, we want them facing outward. So just kind of turn them out like this. And now what we want to do is we want to give him like a shell type thing. And that is a 5-finger bubble. So go down about 5 fingers. And make a tiny little pinch twist. Cherry Tomato says bubble pinch twist. And then wrap it back up and twist it. Go right into the crack. Twist the whole thing around. Just turning this. And then go back down the other side. So it's 3 side-by-side bubbles. And then what we want to do is take Yoshi's legs. This is going to be his legs. And we're going to measure a 3-finger bubble. And it's going to go around this white one and another 3-finger bubble and take it right up to this pinch twist. Do you see what I did? Take it right up the other side and wrap it around that pinch twist. I'm gonna wrap it 2 times just to make sure it's secure. And then we want to put Yoshi's tail on. So I'm gonna mush this out a little bit and curve it. I'm gonna squeeze the air out of my white line to get it to curve up. And then curve your tail up a little bit, and I'm gonna flip this through, and then these are gonna get cut off and tied. And to do that, I'm just gonna squeeze the air the whole way up to the top of the tip and nip it with the scissors, let the air out, and I'm gonna do the same thing up here. I'm gonna hold this knot until I get that one cut too. Let the air out, and then I'm gonna tie it in 2 knots. And then up above this knot, cut off all that remainder of balloon. So you have this, and then take your spring green 160, make a little tiny bubble, a little tiny loop for his hand. It's about a 3-finger bubble looped. Pinch twist that first tiny bubble. So you have a little hand. Measure down about 3 fingers and give him an elbow. Just fold it, squeeze it, and pluck it out like this. And then go about 4 fingers and twist it. Then we're going to twist it all around his neck. And then do the same thing for the other part of his hand. Measure 4 fingers, bend it, fold it, and kind of pluck it for his elbow. 3 fingers, twist it, a little tiny bubble, pinch twist it, and then a little tiny loop, which is about 3 fingers. Wrap it around, and then cut and tie this off. Now you have something that looks like this. Next, we want to put Yoshi's feet and his little thing on his back. So for his feet, make a little cherry tomato sized bubble and pinch twist it. The orange, take the orange 260. For his feet, take the orange 260 with a 5-finger tail. It's a little mushy. Make a cherry tomato sized bubble, pinch twist it. Hold it here and pull this. Then take this and wrap it in between where the bottom of his feet are here. Wrap it around and make another cherry tomato sized pinch twist. Wrap these 2 around like this. And then we're gonna give him 2 little loops for his little boots. And 1 finger will fit inside of those. But they're smaller than the cheeks. They're only about 4 fingers. And then those are side by side. Cut and tie this off. I'm going to use this for his back part, his little spiny thing. But you can get a new balloon if you want to. I'm going to go about 3 fingers up, and I'm going to pop and tie that off. So I'm going to let some air out of that until there's about 4 fingers of a tail and tie it. And then go back down here and tie this bubble for his boots. Okay, and then go up here and make a little cherry tomato sized bubble on the orange part. Pull the knot, turn it. Make a little tiny loop. Just a little one for like half a finger would fit in that. That's about a 3-finger bubble when it's opened up. Make another little cherry tomato sized bubble. Another tiny little loop. And then another cherry tomato sized bubble. and then another little loop. And now you have something that looks like this. Take this little first pinch twist and we're going to tuck it in the back. Take the knot and pull it up through the center of the front of the eyes and pull it to the back and wrap it around that pinch twist. And now tuck that pinch twist in the back. So you have this. And then this little bubble here is just going to get tucked in the bottom of his head right there. So these are just sort of tucked in like this. And you can fix them so they're sticking out right. Fix this. Okay, and now we're going to put his little shell on. Take your red 260 with the this has a 3-finger tail, but you would only need to blow one up about halfway. It's just a scrap piece. You just need like, I don't know, like 12 fingers. You just have to go up and back. So, that's a little tight. I squeezed the air up. You're gonna take the knot and wrap it around the pinch twist on above the legs. And then wrap it up around, we're gonna go around the head. You just wanna wrap this the whole way around the head. Lay it next to the other red 260 right here. And then right to about how long the other red one is, we'll measure that and twist it and then cut the end off. And tie it and wrap it around that back pinch twist. I'm sure you could make Yoshi and get away with not adding all these details. I'm just showing you with the details. But you probably don't have to add all this stuff to your Yoshi. Okay, and then take your white 160. And you don't need to blow this up with a certain tail. This has like a 6-finger tail. You just need it like, you know, halfway inflated because it's going to wrap around the shell on his back. Or if that's a saddle, I don't know what that is. Okay, and then you pull the knot of the 160 and wrap it up around the head. And then leave go of it in the back. And now we want to hide any knots that are showing right here, so just tuck it up underneath of here, and then we're going to tuck it kind of, see where this pinch twist is? Lift this pinch twist up, and you're going to just kind of lay it under there, like that. You can wrap it around that pinch twist if you want to. I'm just going to kind of lay it in because I think it looks more like the cartoon character. And then I'm going to roll this up here. And I want to hide all this ugly stuff, so I'm going to bring it up a little higher. Twist the bubble off and cut the end off. And tie it. And take this big knot. I'll hold it in and wrap that real tight. Wrap it up around. And then cut off your ugly scrap piece. Let me tuck his little thing back in. And here's my little Yoshi, and I'm going to draw his eyes on now. Just so you can see every angle. Take your black Sharpie marker, and we're going to give him a smile and some eyes. Rest your hand sort of like this on the green side of the balloon and make big circles kind of up above that green part where you can see it. You can take your white editing marker and put a little dot in the center, or you can just draw a little white circle and then inside of it your larger circle. Let me show you. And that could be the shine for the eyes. I'm going to do that again here. So then you don't have to use your editing marker. So I went like that, and then I'll fill in around that one circle. So I have this, and then I'm going to give them 2 little nostrils right here. They look sort of like commas. And then a smile. 2 cheeks, and then just a U, or like a curved line. And there's his smile. And here is your Yoshi. Thanks for watching, guys.